Hi, good morning. Welcome to my Friday Facebook Live. It's Friday again. It happens every week, same time, but it seems to get quicker and quicker. Coming round to that Friday. It's crazy. So I've gone bright this week. I've gone rainbows and bright. So I did put a tiny little snippet, like a sneak peek up on my post this morning. So I'm going to show you what I've done, but in true Facebook Live fashion, I'm going to change it slightly. So I've got the layout and I've picked some other papers that I'm going to use, so I'm going to change it ever so slightly. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it's going to look okay. Maybe not. But that's the whole part of crafting, and we just have to try these things and see if they work. So I'm going to flip my camera around and get started, and I'll show you what it is that we're going to use. I'm going to use first of all, and the whole card as well. So just hold me 1 second. There. I also just need to find you on my iPad. You can see. So this is the card that I've designed yesterday, and this is the first time that I've got the these rainbow papers out. I've used the rainbows quite a bit already. Yes, this is the card. So it's just 3 different pieces of the DSP, and then I've used some of the stamps on, and then I've just got a little bit inside. This was just an offcut from the bit when I was trying to work out the measurements. I just thought that looked really cute down the side. Hello Train, I hope you're okay. So yes, so these are, I'll just show you quickly. This is the set or the bundle that's in the catalogue here. So this is the stamps, and then you can have the dies as well. And well, I haven't used the dies as much yet, but that is my plan for this week, to try and do some bits with this one, because I've seen some amazing cards. This is a shaker card. How cool is that? And annoyingly, I didn't get the cloud punch, and I am now starting to slightly regret that. Maybe next time. But I love all these colours. And then as part of the celebration offer, you can get these papers for free, and look how amazing they look. The colours are crazy. So these are free with a £45 spend, and that bundle is £41.25. So you've only got to get a little bit of like an ink pad or something, or a block or some dimensionals, and you're pretty much there. To get these, and these are 48 sheets of these, so they are it's a massive pack. So they are the 6x6 size, which is great, perfect for standard sort of Stampin' Up cards. If you watch my unboxing, I did go through these, but look at these colours. They are just amazing. You can see where I've done that. Some nice bright colours and some sort of subtle ones as well. So that's what I've changed it for this morning, and we're going to go slightly more subtle. Same design. Look at that. Just those together. Love them. Do you know, and I was looking at this yesterday and I was like, there's so much choice, and I really think this is one of the best sets of papers that they've ever done. Not just in celebration, this is everyone's favourite. Not just in celebration, but you know, catalogue as well. Everything just goes together amazingly. Like, I spent ages yesterday just looking at all these papers, and I could not decide what I was going to do, but I've gone with this. So these are the 3 that I've picked out for this morning. It's one. So we've got the 2 subtles, and then with a little bit of rainbow as well. So these colours are in here, so I thought we'd go for that. We're still going to do the same design, so I'm just going to pop that over there. And I've written the measurements down, so I'll go through that. And so I'm going to use this one. So we've got Bermuda Bay, and we've got petal pink with a bit of white. So we're going to cut those out. Oh, luckily, looks like I've got one already done. So this is the standard size card blank. So hopefully this is, it needs a little bit of a trim, 10.5. Oh, don't move, don't move. There we go, tiny little bit. And then we're just going to score that at 14.9. Okay. There, and then a little bit of the petal pink. I wonder if I've got a bit. Yep, we might just have to trim this bit down. So I'm going to make this bit 10, which I think that is. Yeah. It's, oh, look at that, 14.4. So that will go on there. And then I just need a white piece as well to put the DSP on. So I haven't got any of that at all. So that one, so we're going to take it down another 0.5 centimetre. So this one's going to be 9.5 by 13.9. So hoping that goes together. I mean, you don't see much of the white. It's just as a little bit of a background for the pattern papers to go on. So that will go on like that. But let's get the other bits done first. So with these, I think I'm going to have this one as my long strip down the side. So that needs to be 3.7 centimetres. I'm hoping this is right. It took me ages yesterday to work out the measurements. My brain obviously was not having a very good functioning day yesterday. Yeah, that's right. So that one will go down the side here like that. So that looks okay. And then these ones, so we're going to have, do I have it this way around or this way around? Let's do the pink at the top. So these ones are both going to be 5 wide. But one is slightly bigger than the other. So one is 7.5. I did want them all slightly different sizes. So this one's 5 again. And this one's 5.6, I think. So let's just double check. Yeah, that's fine. It's going to look like that. So let's get these stuck down before they move. Oh, it really is so... It's hard, but it's easy. It's really hard to pick which ones you want to use. But it's easy because they all go together so nicely in this set. I might try one of these with a bit of a mix of, because obviously there's some brighter colours in here and some more subtle. I might just see if I can do a bit of a mix of the two. Although actually the rainbow I'm going to stamp in a minute is a bit of a mix of the two. So there's those. So let's stick this down as well. And then this one on top of the Bermuda Bay. Go. So now I'm going to the little bits for the, just move these over to one side. So I'm going to cut this bit out first, and then we're going to stamp here. So I need a little bit of the Bermuda Bay. So there should be, there's always plenty of scraps of this. And I've got my layering circles out again. I think so we've got a scalloped one, and then we're going to do a plain one in the white. So I'm just going to cut a little bit off for this one. And oh, there's a bit of tape there, and I just need a little bit for my white one as well. We're going to cut them both out at the same time. Here, like that. And so this is the first time for my Facebook Live I'm using my new die cutting machine. So it's so diddy, it's so cute. But actually there's a really big, pretty much all my dies, my stamp dies fit in it, which is brilliant. I'm just going to give it a little bit of tape down. So getting the smaller one, I thought, oh no, they're not going to fit. But actually, they pretty much all do. I think there's only one that doesn't, which is fine. I'll take that. I'm just going to put this one down. Give it a little bit of a wind through. Here it is. So if it makes you feel a bit motion sick. And it does move a little bit. So then we've got white. That on there. Oh, sorry. That was me. And then we've got this little scalloped one as well. I'll just put those back in here. So these layering circles, you get loads, and they all fit inside each other and sort of mix and match, which is good. Put those ones in the bin. Look at me being efficient and tidying up as I go along. It won't last, don't worry. It's a phase. So might put that about there. Those one bit. Grab a bit of this over. And we're going to use the stamp set. So here it is. The rainbows, lots of different ones, and then a few other interesting ones that look great, like I've done on the inside here. Great on their own, or they do actually go over some of these solid ones. So I'm just going to get some blocks out. So I didn't use the biggest one, I just used the 3 with this one. So we want this one, start to go out, and the smallest one for the moment. Just get some blocks out, all under here, hiding. So, oh, attempt to do it a bit straight, it might help me. So I've picked the 3 colours, so Bermudan Bay, Pool Party and Petal Pink. For these ones, I think, I don't know which order to do it in. Might do it, let's see, we'll do it, and if we think it looks rubbish we'll swap it round and do it a different way. Just get my stamp cleaning pad out. Hi Sue, that's okay, no worries at all. I'll just explain, this is the card that I made, but I've just changed it. I've used some slightly more subtle colours for this morning. Just, well, I say subtle, here I am using bright old Bermuda Bay. let's put that one there, and then let's try, this is the petal pink, so I'm going to do the middle rainbow arch with this one. Hush, and then pool party for the small one. Do we think that looks okay? Do you think you need to? Do you know what? I'm just going to check to see whether, I'm going to do it one other different way round and see which one we think is a better way. Oh, that's okay. That, and then I think I'm going to do the smallest one in middle. Oh, I don't know. I think this one. Do we agree? I think the darker bit looks better at as the smaller rainbow. So I think we'll go with that one. If I cut it out and stick it on the card and I think it doesn't look right, we've got the other one already stamped. And the good thing about these is nice and easy to cut out. Yeah, I think you're right, Sue. I think the second one. But we'll see. I mean, it doesn't help looking at my original card because I use completely different colours and they're all as bright as each other with this one. So it's hard to decide. Go that bit and then just a little bit around here. Oh yeah, that's best not done that one. And then I'm gonna take this "You Make Me Happy" sentiment from here, put that on a block, and I'm gonna have that coming out of the rainbow. And this bit's big enough, isn't it? Yeah. We'll do that in the Bermuda bit as well, just because that's the darker one. Go, put it in the middle so I can figure out where it needs to be placed. Let's give that a little bit of a trim. So I'm just going to get the little guillotine out and just snip some of the width of this one off. It's just a little bit too big. Okay, that's fine. So I'm going to make sure that bit goes there. So it's coming out of there. So we'll stick that on. This bit down. Oh, my iPad's frozen. That's helpful. I can't tell what I'm doing now. Like I knew what I was doing anyway. But yes. Oh, that's odd. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of glue here just to catch that, and then we will put this on some dimensionals, but I'll stick it down first and then put it on dimensionals, and then do this one at an angle, You don't even have to hide the fact if you can't even cut straight then. Like, just grab some dimensionals out the box. So we're going to put both the little circles on raised, and then we'll do the rainbow as well. Oh. Okay. Just obviously make sure that it fits on. Oh, my iPad's just woken up. It's a bit delayed. I can, oh no. Exactly, so make it look as if it's intentionally cut wonky, and you'll get away with it. It won't matter if you haven't cut it straight then. So there you go. So there's the front. So I'm just going to do a little bit for the inside. And also I think as crafters we are generally a lot more critical of stuff and notice stuff a lot more if it's not cut straight. So you might not notice it's cut straight, but other people might not. So don't always worry too much. So that's going to be a 10 by 14.4. I didn't have an off cut this one, but we'll make an off cut. I can find my bit of, oh there it is. We'll just cut a tiny little strip. I might do it on the bottom. This one, I'll put it down the side. It was nice just having that little bit, that pop of DSP on the inside. Just sort of combined it all together really. So that needs to be the same length. So just stick that down the side. Tiny little bit. It's so lovely and sunny outside. If it wasn't about 0 degrees, you'd almost think it was summer. Love how sunny January's been. I definitely think it has made it a bit more bearable. So next I'm going to use, I'm going to do the same as I've done the inside. I'm going to use these two different style rainbows. So just put some of these back on so I can use the blocks. Oh, and you make me happy. So that one, and then the stripy one. Sentiment today. Oh, that's fine. Go. So I think let's go Bermuda Bay for the ones with the writing, just so it stands out a little bit more, and you can read it. It's easier to read. That's that one. And then I think let's go Pool Party for the stripy one. I think this randomly is probably one of my favourite stamps in the set, this stripy one. There you go. How cute is that? So let's just stick that in our side our card. Done. So there we go. In comparison, let's do it this way. So my original and then my one that I've done today. So exactly the same layout and design, just completely different colours. We've got brights and we've got subtles, using the Sunshine and Rainbows DSP from a-bration, and also the Rainbow of Happiness stamp set. So I have got a live planned in a couple of weeks where I'm going to use the dies with the rainbow set, just to sort of show what they can do, and it will obviously help me get playing with them as well. So I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope it's given you a little bit of inspiration. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I shall see you all next week. See you later, bye.